It was my first cigarette of the day. I prayed to whatever forces would listen that it would keep my brewing hangover at bay. My YouTube page had just hit 2,000 followers. I desperately scanned my surroundings for inspiration. This video special would be my greatest work.
Thank you.
My subscribers deserved at least that. Or maybe they didn't. Either way, this occasion beckoned me to go the extra mile. In my experience, the mind is most creative with just a dash of Schedule 1 narcotics. And so I sat, waiting for the drugs to kick in. I don't think they had quite taken hold yet. But then it was as if the universe handed me its personal shopping list. And at the top, a brand new 55mm Nikon. I'd never been much of a photographer. My only experience with the trade had been the occasional dick pic for one unfortunate soul. But who was I to question the greater mission of our cosmos? But of course, for such a mission I would require funds which I did not have. But then I remembered. My friend had invited me to see his newborn child the other day. I've always hated children. Their complete disregard for the socio-political structure riddled with corruption crumbling down around them. The perpetual state of selfishness. Blissfully unaware of the lengths people across the globe had to go for that plastic toy to reach their Happy Meal. Always reeking of self-importance. And sweet Jesus, the smell. Yet while these things may not be any fault of their own, that fact still remains. So then why was I going? To be honest, I wouldn't have come. But that bastard still owes me $50.
And today we're going to be looking at the platypus, also known as
So,
the platypus
Do you
looks
wanna
like
hold the
something
baby?
Noah threw up,
No?
stepped on several times before throwing it out a
Want
dry
my
side
advice?
window on I-10.
not really, no.
It has
Right,
wet,
well you clearly
hair
fucked up
like
with
a
the
duck,
abortion
hair
process.
like a beaver,
Unfortunate.
and an
But
appetite
just
for
remember to walk it and feed it 3 times a day, and maybe they won't stick child services on your ass.
as if it wasn't weird enough
We'll keep
already.
that in mind.
And
So,
that
how about those
is a
50
poison bob on
clams?
its foot.
And so they kicked me out as quickly as I'd come. Entered.
Fucking fuckhole bitch!
Perhaps they found something about my referencing the potato-like features of their newborn child insulting. I'll never understand these people. And so, I still find myself empty-handed. I decided to go to a place of sanctuary to collect my thoughts. The bowling alley. Personally, I've always preferred the atmosphere of the late 90s era bowling alley. Subtle design and soft tunes, cheesy animations on Stone Age computer screens. This place played deafening sounds of what some dare call music, distracting flashing lights buzzing all around me. It's almost as if they were trying to appeal to an entirely different culture. Bowling requires little to no real physical strength or physique. It even sends the ball back to you for supreme convenience. Clearly, this was a white man's sport. So the strange evolution that managed to come into fruition in this post-9/11 America baffles me. And then, after my 3rd consecutive gutter ball, it finally came to me. I knew what I had to do. Why should I spend my hard-earned dollars on a piece of hardware that would be obsolete in 2 years' time? After all, I spent my entire youth saving up this allowance provided to me by my parents. Or at least what was left of it after my compulsive substance abuse. And so I would steal it. I don't know how the idea hadn't come to me sooner, to be honest. I was already a criminal in the eyes of this hick state. Why not live up to my image, I thought. And then I saw her, the shining light of this establishment. She would capture the glow of any man who looked in her direction. I marveled at her beauty for a moment. She was so close now. I could almost feel her curves, knobs, and dials. A truly fine piece of equipment. Hey, I think I saw a couple of Buddhists cockfighting by the dumpster.
God damn it, not again! These goddamn Buddhists don't know when to quit!
The decision to leave came suddenly. Or maybe it hadn't. Maybe I'd planned it all along, subconsciously waiting for the right moment
Swindler bastard! Ah!